Imagine a time when most people believed that illness was just fate. There were no proper hospitals, no organized medical care, and no trained doctors like we have today. But during this time, a great idea was born in the Muslim world, the idea of the Bimaristan, the first true hospital in history. The word Bimaristan comes from Persian. Bimar means sick person, and stan means place. So Bimaristan means a place for the sick. But it was much more than just a building. It was a revolutionary system of healthcare. One of the first famous Bimaristans was built in Baghdad in the 8th century during the rule of Caliph Harun al-Rashid. At that time, Baghdad was a center of knowledge and learning. These hospitals were well organized and modern for their time. One amazing thing about Bimaristans was that treatment was completely free. It did not matter if a person was rich or poor. Everyone received medical care, medicine, food, and even a place to stay without paying anything. In some cases, when patients recovered and left the hospital, they were even given money to help them restart their lives. Bimaristans had different wards for different diseases. Men and women were treated separately. Cleanliness was very important. Doctors checked patients regularly, just like in modern hospitals. There were also pharmacies inside the hospital, where medicines were prepared carefully. These hospitals were also teaching centers. Famous doctors like Al-Razi and Ibn Sina, Avicenna, wrote about diseases like smallpox and measles. Ibn Sina wrote a famous medical book called The Canon of Medicine, which was used in European universities for hundreds of years. Bimaristans were not only built in Baghdad, they were also established in cities like Damascus, Cairo, and Cordoba. The Al-Mansuri Hospital in Cairo was so large that it could treat thousands of patients at the same time. Another important thing is that these hospitals treated everyone equally. There was no difference based on religion, race, or background. The goal was simple: to serve humanity. Over time, as the Muslim world weakened, many of these great hospitals disappeared. However, the idea of a hospital spread to Europe and later to the rest of the world. Modern hospitals today are built on the same basic principles that were practiced in Bimaristans centuries ago. So when we think about hospitals today, with emergency rooms, trained doctors, medical schools, and research centers, we should remember that the foundation of this system was laid long ago by the Bimaristans. This is not just the story of a building, it is the story of knowledge, care, and compassion. The first hospital in history was not just a place for treatment, it was a symbol of humanity.